Bikers and boarders beware, your campus commute could earn you a ticket if you don't follow CU's regulations. Here's News Team's Rachel Dubrovin with more info.
At 10 till the hour, students pile out of classrooms and flood the
cue,
campus walkways. Many students hop on a bike or skateboard to shave time off their commute. But we've all seen how dangerous this can be for those on foot.
It was a bit traumatic, but the first time was freshman year when I was walking to my dorm, and I was walking next to a building, and there was a wall, and a bike tried to squeeze in between me and the building, and there wasn't a lot of room, and it hit me, and that was pretty painful. And then they kept biking on, so consider it a hit and run.
Colorado bike and boarding laws do apply on CU's campus. The challenge is getting students to follow them.
The first step is education. Every student, when they enter CU, attends a session called Student Responsibility 101. Early in the semester, our officers will typically make contacts for people breaking the rules, but will continue the education. So early in the semester, we don't necessarily write tickets. However, as the semester progresses, and we're about at that point in the semester now, folks who are still breaking these regulations will get tickets.
Bikes are considered vehicles, and boarders are considered pedestrians. This means that bikers can be issued citations for speeding, failing to yield to pedestrians, or riding at nighttime without a light. And skateboarding in the street is illegal. When you ride your bike around campus, it's your responsibility to know the laws and to stay alert. So get rid of distractions like your cell phone, take out your earbuds because it's illegal to wear them, and know that if you ride under the influence, you could get a DUI. If you're caught breaking the law, it will cost you. Most violations result in a $50 fee, but tickets can be as high as $300. The good news is staying out of trouble is pretty easy.
Try to slow down, be courteous to everyone on campus.
I think bikes should just be a little more aware of pedestrians around them.
And it's important to remember you need to be civil, just like anyone else on campus. Civility goes a long way. If you follow those basic rules, generally you'll be in pretty good shape.
Rachel Dubrovin, News Team Boulder.
For a full list of campus transportation policies, check out CUPD's website at police.colorado.edu.
CU says it goes to great lengths to keep pedestrians safe on campus, and a ban on cars could be the next step. Here's News Team's Rachel Dubrovin with more on this proposal.
Pedestrian safety was one of the issues that was brought up in Tuesday's State of the Campus address. Chancellor Phil DeStefano says that he hopes to one day ban cars from campus altogether because as we grow as a university, so does the issue of pedestrian safety. But are students ready for this kind of change?
I think it'll be ultimately safer, but I think a lot of people won't really like it because of the convenience, especially students who work off campus and need to drive there, and it's hard for them to already balance school and work.
I don't think the campus should be closed off for cars. It looks like there's a lot of people driving through right now, and it's pretty early. And I personally don't have a car myself, but I think it'd cause a real problem, people that commute here.
I think it'd be inconvenient in some ways, but I think that it'd be safer.
Right now, 22% of students and half of faculty and staff are driving to campus. This raises questions like where will they put all these cars and what will the university do without funding that they're currently receiving from campus parking? This plan is still in its early stages, so if you do drive to campus, there's no need to worry about memorizing bus schedules just yet, but it should be an interesting topic to follow. Rachel Dubrovin, News Team Boulder.
Hello and welcome to News Team Boulder. I'm Nick Soroy.
And I'm Rachel Dubrovin. Here's what's happening today. The City of Boulder is tightening its regulations on medical marijuana dispensaries. As News Team's Andrew Sorensen reports, the council members are now targeting how dispensaries are advertising their services. The Boulder County Coroner's Office has officially ruled the deaths of David Haydenberg and his 3-year-old daughter Allison a murder-suicide. Their bodies were found on August 7th in the family's Longmont home. Police found a lengthy suicide note, and investigators believe that Haydenberg was upset about custody issues at the time of the shooting. Norling Quad is displaying portions of the world's largest community art project this week. As News Team's Priscilla Carlson explains, each panel from the AIDS Memorial Quilt tells its very own, very personal story. Obama just finished a 3-day trip around the West, and his last stop was right here in Colorado. But who footed the bill for this campaign tour? CNN's Brianna Keller has the answer. All right, so the weekend's coming up and the Buffs are playing on Saturday. Josh, I'm going to the game and I want to hear about some good weather.
Well, I'll touch on the weather forecast for the second home game coming up and overcast today. I'll let you know how long we can expect that to last. So that's your look at the weather for News Team. Let's go ahead and send it back to the desk.
Excellent. Thanks so much, Josh.
So we've got Yegor here with sports, and Yegor, Buffs win on Saturday would really boost their confidence after a slow start this season.
Nick, it sure would, and I think Washington State is a perfect opponent for us to get a good win and really turn the season around. Plus, a great soccer game, a new coach for CU Hockey, and the latest on the NBA lockout. All that after the break. That's it for sports.
Thanks, Yegor.
When we come back, Rihanna isn't afraid to be sexy, but it may have been a little much for a farmer in Northern Ireland. Find out what got her in trouble. Cat fans, you may want to avert your eyes. A two-faced cat in Massachusetts has just turned 12, and he went public on CNN. His name is Frank and Louie. He has 2 mouths, 2 noses, but only 3 eyes. He's going down in the Guinness Book of World Records as the oldest two-faced cat ever. But he could also be the ugliest cat ever. If you were curious, he eats with his right mouth because his esophagus is connected to his right mouth and his food has got to go somewhere. Now let's play a quick guessing game. Nick, you're about to hear an animal noise. Can you guess what it is?
Turtle?
No, I'll give you a hint. This is a mating call of a marsupial.
A marsupial?
That's correct. They're really cute and cuddly, and it's a koala. Believe it or not, scientists just discovered the anatomy behind this strange grumbling. It comes from an unusually long vocal tract. Male koalas most likely make this noise to attract females and to intimidate other males. Thanks for watching News Team Boulder.
Don't forget to check us out on the web at newsteamboulder.org. Have a great day.